another game of Skyrim. And previously, we joined the College of Winterhold, and we bothered some people.
Even with the college's laid-back attitude, there are still
But
some things
we're
that
supposed
are
to go with him. I think we'll go ahead and do it now. I wanted to keep him waiting.
To speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
This guy's like a jerk. You know, we all know that about him. But, you know, I'm also noticing it anew whenever I see Encano. I didn't want to delay too long. He says help someone's being attacked. I'm just going to ignore him and hope that it all sorts itself out. I think maybe one of the wizards down there accidentally to somebody else. I know it's not my fault, because my poor skeleton got roasted in a previous fight. But while it is funny to have kept him waiting, I know the game does bug occasionally. I mean, I guess you can console it out, but I figured might as well continue on. Most especially because this is, after all, like, the primary motivation of the character is the acquisition of power.
Please do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm.
Hey, buddy.
It is good to meet you in person. I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately, but I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with.
Must is not a word to use with the Necromancers. And we will just be like, why don't you do something about it?
It's not that simple.
Because he's lazy.
You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Oncano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so.
Indeed, what is the problem?
This object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided. We believe that your efforts should be directed towards dealing with the aftermath, but we cannot predict what that will be. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlane here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours. He was once a student here at the college. Now he is something different. I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part.
He's like, I don't really trust
now,
you.
I'm afraid I must
This requires too much effort.
We will continue to watch over you.
No, he means freezing time.
It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry. Well, were you about what to is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific member of the college. Here she is. Now what is it that you want?
There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
What? What trick is this? You're not going anywhere until I find out what you're up to.
It really is a bit of genius, though.
I am not up to anything.
It's like, I want to see somebody, and they're all suspicious. He's like, you know, actually, I think I'll just leave.
We will see about this.
It's like, now that he said he didn't want anything, I'm even more suspicious. We're gonna alchemy lab it up. We just need to make a bunch of potions. Not that many, just, you know, some. is. Because I have too many snowberries on me. More health potions, more magic potions. And then we're just gonna run to our room and get a bunch of bones out of, you know, the chest that we keep all of our spare bones in, and and you know, just normal stuff like that. And then we're gonna go to the altar of bone, aptly named, and get a skeleton. Hello, Archmage. Do you know where the Augur of
What you learn
Dunland is?
here will last you a lifetime. Has Tolfdir been telling stories again? I thought I made it quite clear that this was a subject inappropriate for conversation. Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject. Now, if you'll excuse me.
And this room's mine? I'm like, yeah, but I put the bones in this one, right? Yeah. Alright, so I've developed a handy device for remembering how many bones you need. You know, a hip and 4 lefts, a rib cage and 4 rights, and a skull. So we will just go in here. It's left arm. Oh no, and then I hit the wrong button. Anyway, so I think it's like a different button when you're at the top to take it all out. But anyway, because we don't need to carry all these around. And they really are just like a ton of inventory space. He'd be like, no matter what, don't talk to Tolfdir about this. And I'm like, I'm going to immediately talk to him about it.
To see the younger generations embrace. Take a look.
Does he have any books for me? No, we still got to get like way more experience to get more up there. We don't really need to carry the Skull of Corruption around with us. It weighs 10.
All right then.
We'll just put it in here and hope that it doesn't disappear.
The college. Well now, there's a name I haven't heard in some time. My goodness, it's been years. since
Long
I've spoken
time.
with him.
Long
He's still down in
time.
the midden, but I haven't checked. Are you going to see him? Do tell him hello for me, won't you? Underneath the college. It's not the nicest place, so if you go down there, please do be careful.
Or even better, bottle their flame. The right buyer would pay an immense
Take care now.
Bottle their flame? I can't. No.
All right. Now we've got some inventory space. What we need to do is remove this quest. Because we're going to Yngol Barrow once we clear up a little inventory. And then we're going to Ironbind Barrow to look for the Helm of Winterhold. We're trying to do some stuff for the people of Winterhold, so that, you know, if anything bad happens eventually, they'll just forgive us for it, right? That's how it works.
Need something?
Shady Sam. Most shady indeed. We have like a big elven warhammer, and there's a bunch of weight tied up in that, so we can unload that. Oh yeah, 28 weight. We got to carry the dark dagger, even though we mainly do our bound weapon. Because after all, if we have to pull out a dagger and we're silenced or something, you know, we'll look like fools. All right, we're just gonna sell the
Come back. You looking for? Take a look.
sell the non-jewelry ingots. We're only a jeweler.
Farewell.
I'm gonna save the gold for when we find good gems for it, because that's, you know, that's what we're doing. Alison, you watch your mouth. I like to move at my own pace, young sir.
The mortar and pestle makes potions, if you can. The mortar and... Ah, so you're an alchemist then.
And then we do the pro gamer move of buying basically everything that's less than, you know, like 10 or so. On the grounds that it'll definitely go positive, and then... I think we're about to have to spend some points in alchemy. Alright, unnecessary, unnecessary. It's like, at a certain point, you just gotta start unloading your potion supplies, even if they're good potions that are, like, you know, fun and smart, like, because how many fire resist potions do you need? I mean, not that many.
Let me know if you come down with the rest.
Because we have something like 9 pounds of carry weight just tied up, only tied up exclusively in snowberries, because we've got, you know, like 90 of them. But, you know, they grow wild in the areas of the game where we're playing principally here, so what am I supposed to do? Not pick them? Ridiculous. We're just gonna pop in here to a shop real quick. The time-honored Skyrim tradition of running
Northall
to
used to be a quiet place.
places
But then
repeatedly.
The world used to make sense.
They do have a shop here, do they not? Ah, so you're an alchemist then.
So you're an alchemist then.
Alright, are we down to like 150 yet? Alright, good deal. And then we'll be able to make a whole body. I don't actually know how much weight that is, but, you know, it'll be good. Because, well, I mean, I don't have to explain, I hope, why making a new body... Hey, Jackson.
Yes?
Hello. How are you today? So here, and it's nighttime. That's good. Very important. And now we will raise our hands to high heavens and summon up a skeleton. Boom. And alarm my poor dog, who doesn't approve of this necromancy. He'll approve eventually. Alright, now it's off to Yngol Barrow. We bought an item to unlock it from a person in Whiterun, not Whiterun, Winterhold. And we're gonna pursue that. Alright, we need to just look around. Ooh, some nice bones. You know, we actually could use all of those to create create a thing if we wanted. But we have plenty of bones right now. We're not trying to pick up more at the moment. I guess it's 16 weight to make a new skeleton. So, you know, not bad, not great. I don't remember much about this place except that, oh, there's a little floating ball of light that's going to guide us. I remember that I often come in here whenever I don't have the claw, but I don't remember the place itself. So that's pretty exciting. The little spirit things are great for the Necromancer in me. All right, so a puzzle already. Que mala fortuna. Alright. Dead Scholar. Notes on Yngol Barrow. That'll be good. Let's read these. What a peculiar place this barrel turned out to be. Hadn't explored for very long, and the gate is locked. Says he's relieved. He's afraid of it, so... Transcribe it for the college, so I'll have something to show for this effort. All was so and not more, a land of truth in our home. Man on his throne, so should he be. Whale in the sea, so should he be. Eagle in sun sky, so should he be. Snake in the weeds, so should he be. Sorrow for the sea ghost took Yngol, prize brother of sail from Outmore's fleet, and none on land, nor sky, nor sea, whatever again be as should be. Fascinating, these ancient Nords. I don't know what other secrets are hidden here. Surely there can't be harm in trying to go a little further. Well, there apparently is some harm, but you know what, Dead Scholar? Why don't you get up off the floor here and serve us in your life here. Alright, so we just need to... So we got that one, and then it's Eagle, unless it goes around the other way. Yes, indeed. Scholar. So blah, 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 snake, and then we sit down. Alright, well, you know, kinda. Alright, not that way. Alright, well then let's reverse the order then. It would be a whale principally. Then the eagle, then the snake. Okay, no. Alright, well. Maybe this is why I always turn around. Let's read that book again. Oh, it's probably on this guy's body. Well, fortunately, he is now ashed again. Alright, notes on the Barrow. Blah, 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 poem. I just feel like I'm interpreting it right, you know? Like, am I supposed to, like, have somebody sitting here? Can I tell them to go activate the thing, you know? Because it's like, you know, guys are supposed to be here, and then you got the whale. Or is it, oh... It's the surroundings of the thing, it's not the order of it, so now that I'm looking around more, I'm like, oh yeah, you could look at the surroundings, because there's, like, I was like, there's light there. Of course there is, because the sea, it's not just, like, figurative, right? It's the poetic nature of what's going on in the surrounding. Good stuff. Nothing like a little poetry puzzle, which I should have cracked immediately, you know. No, of course I thought it would be the order of appearance of the things in relation and not, like, what you could see. But, you know, we got there. Anyway, here's Yngol Barrow. We're a smart necromancer. We're a real smart lady. Very ominous. Let's just run across. You know, whenever I see one of those, I always think that there's gonna be some, you know, some evil defender. A lot of moss here, and can I say, it does look awesome. No, terrible. These are like the good urns. These are the urns that are empty. You know, the other ones, those were like the good urns. Alright, so this place is fascinating. We have like a memorial snowberry thing around this iron greatsword. We're gonna leave the sword and take the berries. But this is like, it's so fascinating when one of the crypts in Skyrim actually feels like one, you know, where you don't go in and immediately run into a bunch of skeletons, where instead you have like this feeling of incredible age and decay. And oh boy, there was it's like, just as I was saying, that there's this feeling of like how nothing here is actually gonna hurt us, but it was wrong. Alright, so there's the first trap. Is there really like no mobs in here? That's so interesting. Alright. Like, no wonder I don't remember much about this place. Alright, so we got snake, wolf, butterfly. And like, are these all gonna go into some, like, they're kind of making me nervous. They're starting to look excited, huh? You know, that's it's kind of ominous. We'll level up pretty soon, so no matter what happens, are they gonna go into all the bodies in this room? They're gonna go into that body in this room. All right, there we go. Oh wow, that was like the big ice breath. Alright, we have got to get Natranak out. Oh boy, hard hit. It's not too bad though, as long as this room keeps on being clean. We've got a nice big hallway. I think the flame atronac explosion is popping my we're gonna drink one of those, popping my skeletons, but you know, that's a price that we'll have to be willing to pay. Oh no, he's just hurt over here. I think it's me that has to hurt my own skeletons then. Just need to favorite that. Because we are a brave necromancer and a fine summoner of things, and wow, yeah, he's really on the back foot now. Not. Alright, let's just have some more healing potions and run. Yeah, there we go. And now, gloriously, we defeat him. There's no soul gem large enough, but we get a nice ebony sword. So that's fancy. And the little spirits, do they now delight in his demise? My stonefish fell off in the fight and I forgot about it. You know, that's part of the problem with the fight going a little bit long as an alteration. Magos. Helm of Yngol. Alright, is there anything cool about it? Increase frost resistance by 30%, and it looks awesome. But, you know, we're in an unarmored state, so we'll have to leave it. Alright, and now in the chest, a new hand control. Ooh, a shield of magic resist. That's actually pretty excellent indeed. It'd be better if it was light armor, of course, for the carry weight. But, alright. It was a thing that promised to be exactly what it was. It was actually, like, what an interesting little place. The rare location in Skyrim that has a boss fight and no mooks. Really quite wonderful. Real lovely area. And yeah, and then you just get out of the... Well, there, we're just gonna run over and check out the shipwreck real quick, and then we are going to go and try to figure out the other Jarl thing. Is that a big old bear? It is a big old bear. Well, we should have a level up for the fight. Yeah, as long as our... I say, as long as our armor stays up, and then we just, like, start getting absolutely trucked. Alright, we'll take a health level here. just gonna hold off on those for a bit. Is there a conjuration at 40 that we want to get? Dead Tide. We can get another. Okay, base maximum number of skeletons increased by 1 for each 75 points of base magic, so we would be able to get, you know, 2 more skeletons from that. That seems really attractive, but so too does this Rat King thing, so we're gonna do that. Oh yes, glorious! I think those rats might actually do like a bunch of damage. We'll figure it out. That worker kinda faded quick. But we are a brave denizen of Skyrim, and so it falls on us to bravely rob this shipwreck. Or rather, find out what's inside. Investigate, that's the word I wanted. Investigate the shipwreck. For that is what we're doing here. Hello. They can't figure out if they want to fight us or not. Well, I'll make it simpler for them. No, not. I fell down. My skeevers! Oh no, the bandit chief is here. Alright, let us run over here. Haha, and now his own person will be behind him. He'll be so upset by this, he won't be able to fight them. We're gonna run over here and take care of the fire support. You think so, Bandit Chief? I don't. For your own men will rise against you. Wow. Alright, I think my armor spell wore off. Alright, so what we need to do now is... I think we can get away with this without eating a potion. Nope, definitely cannot. Here we go, and now we're fine. He tried to give up, but with some elite necromancy, we were able to take him out in the end. Iron Warhammer of Frost. I mean, it sort of sells for some. We're gonna go to a town soonish, right? Yeah, might as well. Cook here if you wanted. Alright, so where is the good stuff? Where's the chest? Here we are. Here's the captain's quarters. Staff of Courage, Staff of Getting Sold. just like had this poor fisherman here. Oh, it's a tattoo. I'm like, did they punch him in the face a lot before they locked him up? It's messed up. So, this book is called Survey of Thieves. Okay. Really thought that would have been it. The Skyrim lockpicking minigame is a pathway to many achievements in life. Like being able to hear little clicks, but not lots of them, just occasional ones. Alright, well. We have cleared the wreck of the Winter War. Good for us. And indeed the world. And we're gonna go to the shop now and be like, hey, you'll never guess what we found. A weird dude.
I'll sell just about anything if it's... Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Well, we showed her the thing in a manner of speaking. She didn't really seem that impressed. That's all fine. Lockpicks, yes, we need some of those. This is the lady that sold us the claw to get into the place.
Wasn't by options. Without the coin to pack up and leave, I decided to take to trading. If you're looking for Ranmir, he's either
But this lady talking about Ranmir notwithstanding, what we're gonna do now is go to Dawnstar, because we have that letter from the lady at the mill. You know what? Why don't we read that letter? Ares notes, yeah. Y'all called the Elder. Angus Mill will be supplying all the lumber as per your instructions. I hope to clear up any and all tax burdens my father might have left us with. Ooh, spicy. Spicy wording there. I refuse to send any of my workers to answer your call for Stormcloak recruits, though. You can either have lumber or you can have soldiers. We can't do both. Airy, owner of Angus Mill. We may not like that. Because this is like a very Stormcloak Jarl. Why is this fellow running up to me?
I'm no one special. Just a miner who swings a pick.
He's trying to get to work. I'm like, you better slow up, bro.
I'm just one of the miners. I don't want any trouble.
They all say that. Ah, Ghost, well met. We just went to Yngol Barrow and got a helmet off of the guy, and then sold it, you know, as one does. Just trying to unload a little bit of stuff. It's probably the middle of the morning, and then deliver this letter, and then doing some favors for the people around Winterhold, you know, to make them like us a little bit better, because we're about to commit atrocities. I laugh, you know, like, look, raising people from the dead after collecting a bunch of bones, it may not be right, but it's very awesome, and I'm gonna keep doing it, you know, so... Oh no, I don't want to break in. I just wanted to go to work. Here we go. No. I'm glad that, you know, the guards are understanding.
If you can. The more... So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Guess we just have, like, way too many Random pots still? No, we actually have like a normal amount of random potions now. Alright, good stuff.
Let me know.
And 150 carry weight, which is like a good place to be. If you're looking for a ring, well, you know, she can keep on looking. We have other problems, like how to make sure people keep ignoring our skeleton. Oh, we got the Rat King power or whatever. For some undead skeevers to rise up out of the ground whenever we get into combat, which I've only used like twice now, but it's very cool and I love it. All right, Jarl Scald.
Not as dumb as you look.
He's not gonna like this delivery.
What's this? Oh, that's right. The timbers from Anger's mill. I swear, that Aerie and her men would make fine Stormcloak recruits. Pity we can't spare the lumber to conscript them. Here, take this. For your time and all that.
Okay.
Don't. I've been in charge of Dawnstar for over
Well, we get a good chunk of money for delivering the mail. He took the message better than I thought. I thought he might have been annoyed, because he was like, send lumber and troops, and she was like, I'm not gonna do that, and I was like, whoa. Alright, so the Helm of Winterhold is inside of the Ironbind Barrow, so we're going to jump here to the Great Lifted Elftand, which is where it all began. You know, this is where the playthrough started, but we're not going back in there. We're just gonna try to find this barrow here. Is it like an entrance right here? I don't want to go too far down the mountain because it looks like it's sort of... Ah, here we are. Oh yeah, there's a whole approach that way if you enter that way. There is somebody walking through a fire. Fascinating.
Treasure, that's what. Get off your scaly rope and let's go.
Hush, Salma. We aren't alone.
Hail! Bonjour, ça va? Don't mind me getting ready for combat. I don't know who you guys are, so we're just gonna get dressed up before we say hello. Hello, Salma. We're gonna shove the skeleton, don't worry.
Loading up on treasure. Worry Scales here thinks we should wait, though. Don't get any ideas either. We were here first.
Oh, the Ring of Pure Mixtures. That's what you meant. Okay. I thought you were like, she wants to marry you.
I don't care what Beam says. It's high time we get in there and find our fortune.
Yeah, what do you expect to find then?
Gems, maybe? Only one way to find out.
I like Salma. She seems brave.
I don't care what Beam says. It's high time we get... Not without... Come on, Beamja. We're going.
Put your dukes up.
That easily. Let's see what's here.
Alright, well... There's a legendary Helm of Winterhold here, and I can tell you one thing about these guys. Just the ring, got it. So Salma's got a little dagger. Oh no, spiders! Attack!
All over now.
I think we're at, like, man, yeah. No, we'll leave on the Rat King for a bit. Maybe it won't be too restrictive in space with all of these people traveling in here. That's a big spider. We're gonna let them start the fight here. Haha! Together we're strong! It had twice as much venom as a normal-sized spider.
This is it. We found Gathric's tomb.
Gathric's tomb. It's like, surely I've been here before, but you know, like a lot of stuff in Skyrim, I don't really remember any of this, apparently. They only want the boss chest. Well, I have to get the Helm of Winterhold. Which is in here, right there. So, you know, hopefully our goals can stay aligned. If not, we're gonna see how they like being raised from the dead. Like, come on, Salma. You gonna help out here? You gonna figure out what's going on? Or are you gonna rely on me? All right, let's get some candlelight going.
This place is sure to make us rich.
Yes, yes, indeed. Only if we can open the gate. All right. Like, what is there in this room that we haven't looked at?
Let's clear the place out first. Then we'll gather our loot.
It is cleared out.
Not now. Stay alert.
Aha! Thank you. I was like, it's gotta be here somewhere. I'm like, why is she pulling out her sword? I'm like, oh right, cause we've all got swords. Draugr white, but we're gonna be able to pop him really quick. That's good, cause that's like a third rank Draugr, I think, and they're tricky enough, but we're getting our soul trap going on.
You're as good as dead.
Cleared out, I guess.
What was that?
Time to end this little game. Cleared out, I guess.
Oh no, we were stabbed by the wall. I should have known. It was like, look, a chest that's not locked. That's fortunate.
What was that?
Over here.
permanent shield of blocking. And we'll probably just scrap that for the enchant. Man, Necromancer is so fun. Although this is more like a sort of spellbladey version of it, I guess, but... Oh no, not a Restless Draugr. Of course here we have, like, our assistants in the Barrow.
Don't rush ahead. This is a trap. Never saw one.
Not now. Stay alert.
This place is sure to make us rich.
Like, oh, you think it's a trap? I'm just gonna take it. Haha! You fools. You gotta be greedy enough to rob tombs in Skyrim, or, you know, you're never gonna make it.
Let's just get the treasure here and
Ooh, scary. Looks like the tomb of an important person. They've still got their armor and their shield there. Oh, look, it's a skeleton with a little hat. Oh no, it's like a really strong one. That's why he's got a little hat, because he's like a proper mage. Okay, well, it's time to fight for real, guys. We've got a big combat. Oh no, he's huge. Have I never been here before? Oh wow, he hits incredibly hard. Got it. Makes sense. Wowza! Alright, so we got a little bit of space here. Need to get another Atronach down. Get a little bit of space there, and now he's juggled up on the... No! I was like, we'll just get past him. Nope, wrong. Yeah, no, kind of squishy for real, yes. I mean, you could play one to make them hardier, but... Alright, so let's, one more time with feeling, right? So this time, Atronach down low. We're going to deal with the guy at the top immediately. By distracting him. We're going to take the helm out of the chest. And the rest of the stuff too. In the middle of the fight. And then, I guess we could just leave right now. That would be hysterical. We're not going to do that. We're going to try to win the fight. Archer on top does not help. Yeah, what I meant was we're going to try to deal with the archer on top. And then my people won't be distracted by... Whoops. Oh no, my skeleton warrior. Did you get stuck, buddy? Nope. Wow! Like, what an absolute beast. And he just, like, charges down the wall. Cares absolutely not for anything. But here, we've got, yeah, this is what we needed, right? We've got plenty of heat all around. You know, we got a wizard up at the top, very important. We got wizards below. He's gonna come in for a power attack. No, my kill. Huzzah! No soul gem large enough, I bet. Alright, so he has an ebony war axe and 2 black soul gems. Excellent.
I should thank you. I knew the girl wouldn't be strong enough to help me kill Gathric alone. There's just one more thing I need from you. To fully absorb Gathric's power, I require a blood sacrifice.
Oh, you think so, Beamja?
Good enough. This will go easier for us both if you don't bother fighting back.
As good as dead.
Little does he know, like, where's my, yeah. Dragon skin! Like, I'm a Breton, you moron. Oh no, he's back to life. What? No! Not again! Well, I'm like, okay, and now he's there. Okay, I'm like, well, at least we took his axe away. All right, Beamja. You were brave, but you know they're no match for the Breton power. When a mage wants to have a fight, you know. Yes, lizard change the scales. Indeed. Turn cloak, turn scale. Letter to Beamja. Let's read this letter. Beamja, keep my daughter safe, and you'll earn both your freedom in that damn book you want so badly by the Divines. If any harm comes to her, I'll make sure everyone I do business with will hear about what you did on Black Marsh. Well, whoever... Ah, we got a Ring of Destruction. Excellent. Whoever thought that they had a way to make him behave was quite mistaken. He's too powerful to reanimate his corpse. Steel battle axe of fiery souls. Oh, is that a new enchantment? It's gotta be, right? Soul trap plus fire. And a word wall. Yeah, where is Salma? Oh, here she is. Hello.
I never trusted Beam. I always thought he was just being overprotective.
What will you do now?
Beamja has looked after me since I was knee-high to him. I need to rest, and then I think I'm going back to High Rock. Go on without me. I think I need to be alone for a while.
Wow.
Father never trusted Beam. Look, I never... Go on without me.
And she says, I don't even care about the treasure. I'm like, well, I was gonna steal it from you, but now I guess there's no point. Fascinating. And sad, you know, because Beamja was essentially taking her here, and he was gonna sacrifice her in order to get the power, and she's apparently known him all her life. And that is pretty heavy. And of course, now she can hang out inside of this tomb and think about the consequences of all that. But I'm glad the lady is okay. You know, she didn't do anything wrong. But it was like Beamja's whole plan involved betrayal and, you know, what a guy. He was a pretty strong wizard, but he wasn't strong enough for us, you know. too strong to be raised in triumph from the dirt. But hey, Ironbind Barrow, and we are out all the way over here. Right next to a mountain pass? Question mark? There we go. I'm like, there's no reason to not grab this location. Just no reason at all. Alright, so now to Winterhold. Yeah, more than likely would have sacrificed her. Exactly. Like, you know, he was waiting for another person to help, thinking they would die, and then that he would just overpower or betray her when her back was turned because she trusted him, is, like, sort of the calculus I'm seeing there. And, you know, not really controversial, but, like, what a not great guy, you know?
My job is to serve the Jarl. The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
Do we wake the Jarl up in the middle of the night? No. I mean, we could, but we're gonna wait for the daytime. You know, we're a classy necromancer lady, and we are trying to impress the people here.
Ours is the only family left that truly cares what happens to Winterhold.
I'm like, come on now, everybody, wake up for the day.
Fancy robes. You a wizard or something?
Yes, Jarl Career, I am a wizard or something. Here is the helm of Winterhold.
That this hold used to contend for the throne of the High King? Now, perhaps others will listen. Here, your reward is promised. You have Winterhold's thanks.
You wake him up to report back. I mean, I should, but anything else you need?
There is room in my court for a new thane. It's an honorary title, mainly. But there are a few perks someone like you could make use of. However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold. You help my people, and I'll make you my thane. Good luck
like
to you.
Me? The humble psychopath?
Aye.
The lady with the skeleton in your backyard? Alright, well, we just gotta help a couple more people.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect
wherever they happen to be.
Keep clear of the college. Keep yourself out of trouble.
You know, we'll put a pin in that. That'll be a thing to do. There's not that many people that live in Winterhold. It's usually a little easier to assist folks.
I do what's... Take a look. All right, then.
All right, so... I mean, we could do that. It's not really a priority, though. That's just, you know, like, oh, do this thing. That's not like an interesting do this thing. Nothing unique about go kill a bandit leader. So yeah, I guess we'll go to this Augur of Dunlane thing. We'll get back onto the college path now that we have helped out the people of Winterhold proper a little bit. Because I'm just supposed to get access to the midden to talk to this Augur, and of course the midden is a fancy word for like a sewer that's not very liquidy. Which they have a trapdoor leading directly to, for what I can only describe as reasons. And I know they got all sorts of weird stuff down here, so we're just gonna start out ready for battle. Oh, Draugr. Why wouldn't you have one of those underneath? Literally, why? And some nice torture chambers. You know, you always gotta love when you start kicking around rocks in Skyrim and you realize where you're staying is not very nice. Oh no, not a nice Wraith. Got him. A little permanent mage light thing, a little bit of showing off a little torchlight bug in the roof. Nice. Alright. Atronach Forge manual. Offering box, put stuff in. Conjured a wild goat. And then you can conjure Atronachs, but they will attack you, so you can make a Storm Atronach to fight if you already have the items you get for defeating a Storm Atronach. I feel like I've used this forge some, but not like super extensively. But anyway, that's not why we're here. We're here for the Augur of Dunlane, right? Right. Which is apparently that way. Oh great, they've got a little decorative skeleton motif going on. Always makes a man feel comfortable. Like, oh, what kind of decorations? Skulls. Good. Good! No idea if you're supposed to do that or not, but we did. Oh no, that's the opposite of what we wanted to do. We got back up to where we came from and then turned the wrong way. I am always doing that on bridges.
There is no help for you here.
Oh great, a voice in my head saying that they won't help me. Well, that's not as scary as a voice in your head saying that they will help you.
In knowing what is to come.
But it's still a little ominous. Alright. If we're supposed to go that way, what happens if we go up here? Oh, we find a nice little, nice little alchemy lab. Oh no, I'm being attacked! I mean, that didn't last long. But I mean, I could have been in real danger. It's like here we have the space where all the people do their experiments that are not sanctioned. Nice couple little stabs there. that's not the way we want to go. That's the way out. So, in conclusion, we should have followed the voice. Man, was it really that far? Man, I really should have followed the voice. 2 hours later.
Your perseverance will only lead to disappointments.
Okay.
Still, you persist. Very well. You may enter.
It's like my whole life is characterized by disappointment, Mr. Augur, if that is your name. So you're the Augur.
I am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. But those who have sent you have not told you what they seek, what you seek. You seek that which all who wield magic seek, knowledge.
No, I seek power.
You shall find this. Knowledge will corrupt.
That sounds fun.
Destroy.
That sounds fun.
Will consume.
Consuming good too. You're only tempting Electo the sorceress here.
You will not find it.
See, the Augur's wrong here.
The Thalmor sought the same thing, and it shall lead to his end, as it has so many others. The one who calls himself Ancano. He seeks information about the Eye, but what he will find shall be quite different. His path will cross yours in time, but first you must find that which you need.
Yes, what do I need?
And those aiding you wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center, so you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your archmage.
All right. Good talk. See you out there. Definitely should have went 3 more feet down the hall. And then we're here, and this is like, yeah, like right on the weird side of the cliff. And you're like, how would I ever find my way back in here? Well, you wouldn't. Oh no! Alright, that's fine. Well, that didn't go so well. Anyway, maybe we won't try to go down that way. It auto-saves when I walked out, right? Right. You know, that's all fine. Let's just, you know, we'll simulate walking up. That'll be okay. Jazargo! Jazargo's a total champion. Jazargo, you need help? What's up, bro?
You are new. Have you mastered the expert level destruction spells yet?
No.
It is good to finally be around mages who may be able to keep up with Jazargo. Jazargo, you must be very skilled. Jazargo is working hard, but cannot do it alone. Can you help with this? Jazargo has worked hard on learning new spells, trying new things. This will make Jazargo stand out as a mage. But Jazargo works so hard, there is no time to test this new spell. Jazargo will give you scrolls. You will use them and report the results. This is a good plan, no? You tell Jazargo when you are ready.
Yeah, we're gonna tell him to do. We're gonna tell him to do his own stuff. We might do it later. I don't feel like doing it now, so I don't want him in my inventory. We'll tell him to wait. We've got other priorities. Speaking of other priorities, is every single principal member of the college out here right now?
I would just like to remind everyone once again that restoration is indeed a valid school of magic. It is absolutely worthy of research, despite many of the notes I've had left in my bed.
She's like calling everyone together to talk about how she's a legitimate wizard.
Anyone suggesting that restoration is better left to the priests of the temple, I think, is forgetting a few things. Firstly, the ability to repel the undead cannot be ignored.
Speaking of the undead,
it is well known to be full of these Draugr, ancient Nord warriors who cannot find peace. I suppose that everyone in this restoration is
she's just going off.
It's no secret that the college is really. And
we need to find the Staff of Magnus.
Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it. And how do you know of this? Did you really? And he specifically mentioned the Staff of Magnus? I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on
someone? He means me.
I certainly do. Since you went so far as to seek out the Augur for advice, I thought you'd be more enthusiastic. Something as specific and ancient as the Staff of Magnus. I'm not sure we'd ever find something like that. I seem to recall
I bet we cool.
mentioning the staff somewhat recently. Why don't you see if she can?
It's like, I bet we could never find that. You know, I actually remember someone talking about it, though.
You've certainly proven yourself to be more than a mere apprentice. Well done. This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now.
Mage's Circlet. Oh yeah, that's right. Now, I look even scarier, and I have 10 more magic points. Also, we leveled up somewhere in there, so let's go ahead. Take another health, probably. And yeah, we'll take Dead Tide there. Yeah. First of all, because we need to be able to get up there for the skeleton mages at 50, so yeah. We'll all our perks going to necromancy for a little while. But there we go. We're now much more decorative with our little fancy circlet on. And we're just going to talk to old Mirabelle here.
If there are any problems, let me know. It's my... Well, now that's an odd question. Why in the world would you be asking? I see. Well, yes, I suppose I did mention it, though I'm not sure what he expects me to tell you. I only brought it to his attention a few months back when the Synod showed up here looking for it. They were apparently under the impression we were keeping it in a closet somewhere. Mages based out of Cyrodiil. They fancy themselves the imperial authority on magic these last few... My understanding is that all they really do is make noise in an attempt to curry favor from the Emperor. Lots of politics, little magic. I was quite surprised to find them on our doorstep. They seemed amiable enough, but their line of questioning made me uneasy. It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts, looking to consolidate power.
So?
No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim. They inquired about the ruins of Mzulft, but that's all I remember. It sounded like they were heading there, though they were rather secretive about why. I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mzulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative.
Alright. She's like, no, I don't remember anything about that. Actually, let me dump some exposition on you real quick. Mzulft is over here, yeah. Well, what time is it? Time for me to start thinking about going to work. But yeah, that's, I think that'll do it for this episode. And we can do the traveling at the next time that we start going out towards Mzulft and continuing on with our quest to become the most powerful and feared necromancer in all of Skyrim. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Ghost, thanks for hanging out and for all your comments. Very helpful. Always valuable insights there. And yep, I'll be off to work for a good 12 hours or so. But perhaps we'll see you in another stream or video. Hope you have a good day. And yes, goodbye everyone. Have a good day.